Good morning, everyone. Let's take a couple deep breaths as we center ourselves. Let's go ahead and expand our solar plexus energy. Make it as big as you know directions. Now make it 6 feet bigger than you know directions. Good job. How you doing? How's your body doing? For the past couple days, probably including today, the last 3 days, my area has been cloudy, rainy. On Monday, it rained real heavy all day long. Yesterday, Tuesday, same Wednesday, there was just cloudy. And today, once again, it's cloudy. It's probably going to rain later on. In days like today, you just feel like doing nothing. You feel like just cuddling, reading a book, watch the rain drop. That's about it. But these are probably spring showers, huh? Yep. So after the rain, of course, everything continues to grow and everything turns green because of the rain. How is that? And then when you go out, you smell that earth. The smell of earth is everywhere. It's a good time to stop and smell the earth. Contemplate on what you are doing, where you are. See, you are a magnificent creator. And everything that you ever want, you've already created it. You've probably created millions of times, and you've probably destroyed it millions of times as well, because as soon as you inject doubt, that creation goes poof. But you have created more than you have doubted. And all those creations that haven't actualized, that haven't shown up in front of you yet, they're out there. They're just waiting for you to be the vibration of it so that they can show up in the physical. And see, you as a being, you have done way more than you ever think you have done. There's no need for you to justify what you're doing, justify why you're here. You already did it and you're doing it. Might be unconscious, might be subconscious, but you've already done it. And of course, as humans, we want to know consciously what is it that we're doing. And that's what we're here. Sometimes we keep asking, what is our purpose? What is my purpose? What is my purpose? And it's a good thing to know consciously. But unconscious, you've already done it. You've already been working on it. And you have an entourage. What if I was to tell you that your entourage is way bigger than you ever think? Did you know that there are more beings out there without bodies than there are with bodies? Hmm. We got beings from other dimensions, other places. And those beings have never had a body. And they're there for assistance, to help. They do. It's kind of funny because these beings are way advanced, but at the same time, the way I look at it, they've never been embodied. So they wonder what it's like to have a body, a physical body. When you're here in a physical body, you're here to sense, you're here to experience sensuality. If you think about it, from the time that you wake up to the time that you fall asleep, things are touching your skin. You are tasting things. You are drinking things. All of this is an experience that those beings that don't have bodies don't have. And it's an experience by itself, the body experience. Granted, and we lose capabilities when we're in the body. We're not able to move as fast. We're not able to be in different places at once. But being in a body is definitely a reward that not everybody has. Did I tell you that there is the waiting line to get a body? Mm-hmm. There is a wait line to get bodies. Everybody wants this experience. What I'm waiting for is for the day when we can take our bodies with us, wherever we want to go. And we can morph our body or change our bodies to whatever shape, form we want to be. How would that work for you? Or is that too scary to even think about? What if you could shift your body into a blue being, a Pleiadian? Hmm? What if you could be a Arcturian? And just because you wished it, just because you thought it, this is something we will be able to do. I'm asking for it to be done in my lifetime, this lifetime. What adventures could you have? What if you could change your body from the age you're in to older or younger? What if? See, we've done the hard work already for the planet, for the multiverse. We've done it. Now it's time to have fun. And the more people start asking questions, what would it take for me to change my shape? What would it take for me to change my height? What would it take for me to change my eye color? What would it take for me to change my hair color? What would it take for me to change X, Y? Z, the more we're going to be able to do it. Just like earlier this week, we talked about the plants touching our hands, our bodies, by asking them. Have you done it? Just like that. Did you even know that was possible? If you know of someone who can do it, you know you can do it. So what if we could do that just because we want it? No other particular reason other than just because. How many of you agree that it's our time to have fun now? Just for me, just for fun, never tell anyone. Although we do talk among ourselves, don't we? See? That would be cool, wouldn't it? And then we forget about it, the things that we asked. And because we forgot about it, we have no attachments to it. We're raised up to the vibration that thing that we ask and the thing shows up. Because you have joy. The joy, the more joyful you are, the more everything that you ask for shows up because you're willing to be the vibration that you need to be to get what you ask for. Hmm. So those beings, those high dimension beings, it takes courage to come down, to leave your gifts, shall we say, and be embodied. A lot of those beings that are high dimension, highly advanced, shall we say, haven't done it. It's not easy leaving those gifts behind and getting back to basics, where you have to walk instead of fly, where you have to do things with your hands. You have to open bottles with your hands instead of your thoughts, where you actually have to eat and drink instead of just being, where you have to take a shower every day because otherwise, you smell. Those beings don't have those needs. That's why they wonder what it's like to be embodied. But most of them, they go as far as wondering. And they want to feel what's like to be in a human body because the human body delights itself in water, rolling in the sand, rolling on the grass, smelling a flower, having a hummingbird land on their hand, on their finger, petting an animal. These are sensualities that they don't get to enjoy. But this is common everyday activity for us. And now that we are talking to the plants and the plants come and touch us, it's another sensation. They knew we had it, but we didn't know we had it. They wonder what it's like. So let me congratulate you. You've done way more than you ever thought you could. We are at this stretch. We are. Don't give up. Now it's time to start enjoying. It's time to have adventures. You've done the heavy lifting. And then we're going to get rewarded. So start asking the questions of what you want. Even if it might seem way, way, way impossible for you. If you don't ask, you don't get. What would it take? I wonder. And with that, let's take a couple deep breaths as we come back to the present. And when you're ready, rub your hands together, rub your face, and open your eyes.